Sleep can also be called an enhanced anabolic state. Anabolism is the building up of the body and catabolism is the breaking down of the body. One of the ways to ensure that you can bounce back from catabolism is with adequate sleep. Not to mention the fact that you'll be less irritable, less reactive, more present and just generally more joyful in your life. So it goes without saying that sleep issues can be devastating to your overall health and well-being. That's all great, Justin, and thanks for those words of wisdom, I can hear you say. But I either find it difficult to get to sleep in the first place or I suffer a night of tossing and turning. Well, there may be some fundamental things that are causing this that you may not realise just yet. So while it's frustrating to live with insomnia and other sleeping difficulties, there is hope. Here are my top 7 tips to help you drift off with ease and stay asleep. Okay, number 1 then, turn off the blue light 1 hour before bedtime. Blue light or short wavelength light is the most disturbing light when trying to go to sleep because it immediately shuts down your production of melatonin, the major sleep hormone that we produce at night. Sources of blue light include, unfortunately, computers, iPads, phones and television. If you have to work late on the computer or the phone, then you're best to grab yourself some fairly inexpensive blue light blocking glasses from eBay or a place like that. They have orange lenses. The next one is to avoid caffeine after 12 p.m. Now, many of us fail to realise just how much caffeine can impair our ability to get to sleep and remain asleep. Most of us take between 4 and 6 hours to metabolize caffeine. However, many of us can take much longer than that. Now, caffeine blocks the ability of a sleep-promoting chemical called adenosine to work. So, if you like to have a warm drink before bedtime, let's take a look at number 3, which is to make yourself a mug of what I call golden milk. It's really simple. All you need to do is warm through a mug of organic oat milk in a pan on the stove, something like that. While that's happening, grab 4 pinches of ground turmeric and place that in. Next, 2 pinches of cinnamon and warm all that through until it turns golden. If you like, then you can add some ground black pepper to enhance the effect of the turmeric and also a small amount of coconut oil to enhance the absorption. This stuff really works and trust me, it tastes amazing. I have it every night. Next is number 4 and that is to create a bedtime ritual. Mine starts out with gradually bringing down the lights inside the house. This is essential because you have light receptors all over your skin and in your eyes. These tell our brain what time of day it is and whether or not to begin serotonin and melatonin production so that you can begin to fall asleep. But obviously, now that we have light everywhere whenever we want it, many of us simply have glaring lights until we hit the sack. But this is a mistake. To show you how effective these light receptors are on your skin, consider that if you were to shine a torch onto the sole of someone's foot of someone sleeping, you would take them right out of what is known dream sleep and maybe even wake them up in some cases. So turn down those lights and simply have a small table lamp in the corner of the room. The next thing is to ensure that you turn off the radiators or heaters in the room that you sleep in. The reason is that our core body temperature drops down at night. This drop is a signal to the brain to sleep. A warm room can really inhibit this process. Many nights I'll help this along with a cold shower. Now, another great tip is to eat sleep-promoting foods in your last meal of the day. Complex carbohydrates are great for this and can encourage the onset of sleep. The reason is that the release of insulin associated with the carbohydrates promotes the movement of something called tryptophan into the brain. Tryptophan is then converted to serotonin and melatonin, which are sleep-promoting neurotransmitters. Which brings me on to my final point today, and that is 5-HTP. Now, this is a supplement and it's the one that I found to be the most effective, and it's by NUU Nutrition, N-U-U Nutrition. This one is by no means advisory, but it's definitely worth one of consideration if you have changing sleep patterns, like with work, or you've been having some difficulty in sleeping for some time. Now, it's all natural and it works in a similar way to what I just mentioned about the sleep promoting foods. If you're taking antidepressants at the moment, then this isn't for you. However, if you intend to ditch them at some point, then this would definitely help you naturally deal with depression as well. And finally, I have no affiliation with this company. It's just the one that I found to work the best and the one that I use personally. Okay, so that's my 7 big top tips, and literally a ton more, and this is a huge subject, so I've got so many more additional tips to give you. The first one is meditation, either on your own or using guided meditation app like Insight Timer. Exercise regular. Avoid excessive alcohol close to bedtime, and although alcohol may induce sleep, as it leaves the body, it causes an increase in body temperature and triggers the sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight or flight response, which can wake you up. Blackout blinds and stretching, of course. Like I said, this is a massive subject, but if you begin to implement the strategies I've given you here, that may be all you need to begin feeling like you're living each day feeling energized, present, and happy. Not to mention creating an environment in the body where your body actually wants to drop fat. But that's for another video and another day. If you'd like to hit me up, then you can message me if you'd like to know more information about getting involved with me or the programs that I run. You can also head over to TBT90.com and also TBT90.com/28-day body challenge to get involved with an inexpensive body transformation program lasting around 28 days. And I have a very special gift for you. All you need to do is use the coupon code TBT27 to get £70 off the program. And that's my gift to you. I'll see you. That's it for another day. I'll see you in another video. Take care and live the TBT life.